Hey friends, welcome to day 2 of our review. So I am on page 32 and you have this like 3-way Venn diagram with similes, idioms, and hyperboles. So you have a section for just similes, for just idioms, for just hyperboles. Then you have a section where similes and hyperboles overlap. You have a section where similes and idioms overlap. You have a section where idioms and hyperboles overlap. And then you have a section where similes, idioms, and hyperboles overlap, okay? So what you need to do is go through numbers 1 through 12 and figure out what they are. So number 1, I'll help you with a couple of them. Number 1 says, her voice was as loud as a siren. So you hear the words as, so it's a simile. Now let's think, can it be anything else? As loud as a siren. Those are those things that, the alarms that go off in this school when there's a fire alarm. Do you think someone's voice could be that loud? Probably not. So it's probably also a hyperbole. So number 1 is going to go where similes and hyperboles overlap. Okay? Number 2, his eyes were as black as coal. Well, you hear the word as, so you know that it's a metaphor. I haven't heard this term before, so I wouldn't say it's an idiom. And someone's eyes could probably be as black as coal, so I think number 2 is just a simile. Number 3 says, you are skating on thin ice. Do we hear like or as? No, so not a simile. Have you heard the term skating on thin ice before? I think so. So it's definitely an idiom. I don't think it's a hyperbole because people can skate on thin ice. It's dangerous, but they can do it. So number 3 is just an idiom. Let's look at number 4. Grandpa is as blind as a bat. That's not very nice. You hear the words like or as, so it's a metaphor. Being blind as a bat is an idiom. Okay? And I think it's realistic for someone to be blind like a bat, so I don't think it's a hyperbole. So it's a simile and idiom. So grandpa is as blind as a bat goes together where simile and idiom overlap. Number 5, I am so hungry I could eat a horse. I don't hear the words like or as, but I have heard the term that you're so hungry you could eat a horse before, so that's an idiom. But would you actually eat a horse? No, so it's also a hyperbole. So number 5 goes where there's an idiom and hyperbole overlap. Number 6, she has a heart of gold. I do not hear like or as, so it's not a metaphor. I have heard that people have a heart of gold before, though, and it doesn't mean what it says, so it's an idiom. But could someone's heart actually be made out of gold? No, so it's also a hyperbole. So number 6 also goes with idiom and hyperbole overlap. I want you guys to try and do 7 through 12 on your own, okay? You're also going to do page 33 today. It says you have to take a walk for this activity. So if you guys are able to walk outside, do it. But if not, then just take a walk through your house, okay? Take a walk through your house and write down a simile, a metaphor, a hyperbole, personification, alliteration, onomatopoeia, and then 2 more of your choice, maybe your favorites. So walk around the neighborhood or walk around your house, whatever you guys are doing these days, and write me 1 of each, okay? With the last 2 being your choice. So those are your pages for today, page 32 and 34. And then I want you to write another friendly letter today. Maybe write a letter to your mom or your dad and tell them how thankful you are that they have been teaching you for the past, I don't know, few weeks now that we've been out of school. That would probably be really nice. Or to grandma and grandpa, or to someone you haven't seen in a long time that you miss. Just write a friendly letter to somebody, okay? So pages 32 and 33 and a friendly letter, and that's it for today. All right, bye guys, see you tomorrow.